this waltz,
Take This Waltz is a movie that came out about a year and a half ago, and it's the subject of my latest requested review. Directed by Canadian filmmaker Sarah Polley, Take This Waltz focuses on personal conflicts faced by a freelance writer named Margot. Played by Michelle Williams, Margot is a young woman married to Lou, played by Seth Rogen. Lou spends a lot of his time at his job, which seems to be finding more and more ways on how to cook chicken. I'm still not sure if his cooking career and her writing would be able to support themselves in the gorgeous Toronto neighborhood they live in, but one thing to remember is that this film's plot contains a special kind of whimsy along with the realism. At the start of the film, Margot visits the East Coast and comes across Daniel, played by Luke Kirby. Daniel immediately strikes a rapport with her, and she has no idea how to react to it. Lo and behold, it also turns out that he lives across the street from them in Toronto, so Margot is left in a very strong quandary. There is also the case of Geraldine, Lou's sister, played very well by Sarah Silverman. Geraldine is a recovering alcoholic, whose differing views on life and relationships serve to give Margot someone to talk to, and she also provides some of the most interesting insights into Margot's character. Whether it's being comedic or serious, Take This Waltz basically looks at the meaning of a genuine relationship and what the true definition of happiness is. What should be at the center of a healthy relationship? How important is physical attraction? And when do you know when you've found the right person? Margot tackles these issues tentatively, even as she's scared of her own doubt and true feelings. Some would say that Michelle Williams plays the role way too naively for a woman in her 20s in this day and age, but I think that's partly where the whimsy comes into play. And of course, Margot carries the story because Michelle Williams is such a good actress. A lot of credit should also be given to the two male leads. Seth Rogen plays Lou with a real conviction, and his scenes with Margot really make us believe that these two fell in love and got married and have known each other for as long as they have. And of course, since it's Seth Rogen, some of the movie's funniest moments revolve around Lou. And on the other side of the coin, Luke Kirby plays Daniel with a very mysterious and yet charming air. There's a scene where he meets up with Margot in a cafe and starts talking to her again after their first encounter, and I won't say where the conversation goes, but I'm pretty sure it's going to take everyone who watches this film by surprise. What makes Sarah Polley's efforts so effective is that the movie never seems to have a real opinion of the events that play out. This leaves the audience to judge who's right and who's wrong, and what the right course of action would have been. Overall, Take This Waltz is a thought-provoking and interesting film. And it's worth noting that the film happily employs the song that it was named for, as sung by the legendary Canadian poet and singer Leonard Cohen.
and you'll carry me down on your dancing to the pools that you lift on your wrist.